All right, guys, welcome back. We are diving into Bubba today. Last time you saw this truck, we did the dechroming on it. We got the bumpers painted white, new grille, got a little bit of red accent there, kind of giving it just sort of a Rubicon feel, updating it slightly. So we got what you didn't see was we got the handles painted, got those taken care of, we got the rear bumper painted, so gave her a good detail, but you know what? She's filthy again, it's middle of winter. But if you notice, there's something different. Got stock wheels and tires on there. Well, last time you saw this truck, it had 35 1250 Ironmans on it, mud terrains. They did wear out. They started getting a little dicey even in slight drizzle. What we're doing today is we're throwing a new set of tires on it. Stay tuned. You're going to see what tires I'm throwing on there. I've got a much better set so we can get rid of these stock wheels and tires off there. Right now, the truck looks like it skipped leg day. I can't have that. Gotta put the 35s back on there. It just makes the truck. What we got going on today is a 35 1250 Nitto Terra Grappler G2. I'm going to give you a good solid review on these, hoping that the Nittos are going to be a little bit better. You can see it's more of an all-terrain pattern. I've heard rave reviews about it, but today I'm going to get you an honest review. First thing we got to do is get the bead broken so we can get these things off, and I'll show you a little trick on using a tire machine of how to get the tire off without breaking the TPMS sensor or the tire pressure monitoring system, that sensor that's in there. It's actually pretty easy, and with a big tire, shouldn't be a problem at all. All right, you can see the location of the actual arm versus where the tire pressure sensor is. You want to put that near it. Pry here pulls the tire up over top, it won't hit it. Same when you do the inside bead. So if you start way over here, you run the risk of stretching that tire down into the bead, which could break that sensor. So always start in a similar fashion. would say that looks 100 times better than what was on there. What was on their factory, it worked. It was actually a 285/75 tire, so they were already oversized to begin with, but the offset just didn't, it didn't match the truck. But you can see, got a little bit of poke. Looks way better. This is the factory. You can see, it looks, well, factory, because they are, well, they're factory. But got 3 more to do. Get these on there, get this thing done, get it for a test drive, let you guys know exactly what I think of these new tires. All right, what are you gonna do, Mace? You gonna drive this one day? You don't know?
Might take the blue car.
Might take the blue car?
No, actually I'm gonna take this car.
All right, remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, that's right. All right, slide them on there, and we'll get it tightened up.
Hello, YouTube.
We're also here with Mr. Wyatt. You remember that from the previous video. You saw his orange truck in the background. He has now got 33 1250s on it. 3-inch lift, 3-inch body lift. So 6 inches altogether overall. 11? Yeah. 11? How's it 11?
You get 3 inches of the stock CR2 lift, 3-inch body lift, 3-inch suspension lift, and then 2.5 of the tires. Right? That's 11, right?
It's too late in the day to count, dude.
Something like
Sorry.
that.
He is definitely, this is his pride and joy. He's come a long way with this. Definitely. He loves this thing. He's an S10 guru. Look at that. All right, enough about that. Let's go back to the low part. All right, guys, while we're in Bubba today, we've got both the exhaust and the tires done at a very similar time. But you can hear the exhaust. But what can't you hear? The tires. You hear a little bit, but those Nittos, I'll tell you what, they are awesome. I never thought I'd be a fan of a 35 AT as opposed to an MT, but they did great in the snow. I plow with this truck, hands down, probably the best tire I have ever used on a truck, especially plowing snow. So, real world review: buy yourself some Nitto Terra Grapplers. They're definitely the best that I've done. And I've had Yokohama, I've had Toyos. I just got rid of the Ironman All Country MTs. Was not happy with them. They gave it a good look, kind of Tonka truckish, but I definitely wasn't too happy with how they balanced these tires. No vibration. No vibration. I get a little bit up around 90, but that's to be expected. It's a 35-inch tire and a 3/4 ton truck. So, real world review, you want my honest opinion? Nittos are great, definitely. If you're on a budget though, I can understand that. That's why I bought the Ironmans, but I ran across these Nittos at a steal, and I had to throw them on. But get it, by all means, get yourself a set of Nittos, Terra Grapplers. They did great in the snow, did great in some light mud. They cleaned themselves out pretty good. Wet weather, awesome. So, 5 stars. Get yourself a set. So I hope you enjoyed my tire review. Like, subscribe, and just keep watching. You know, we do a little bit of everything. Get yourself out there, work on it yourself. That's how you're gonna learn. Maybe one day you'll be in my shoes. See you guys.